Game number 2 on court 2 for the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and we have D-League action coming your way. It is the first game for the D-League for non-evaluation games. These are the teams that they will be on for the rest of the week, and their head coaches. We'll start with the RimRockers, who are out there now, Ronald Henderson, and the D-Fenders by Shalita Montgomery. 20-minute first half for these teams, and a 17-minute second half. This one, good up-court pass, dishes it over, looks for an easy layup, and gets it to go. Christensen knocks down the first 2 points. RimRockers up 2-0. RimRockers in the white and blue. Meanwhile, the orange and blue is the D-Fenders. Brev Creech had an outstanding day yesterday in the evaluation games, now being on the respective teams. We'll see what he can do with the surrounding team. Creech battles his way through and gets an easy deuce. Payback for the previous possession. Ties it up at 2 apiece. Slide underneath and an extra step leads to a travel, with Snyder giving the ball up. Loses it off the foot. Here it goes towards the RimRockers, and they slow up their offense as the defense got set way early. Three ball. Good. Rattled it through. Blake Snyder, 5'2", launching one off the top arc. Up and over into the paint. Looked like a forced pass. Luckily, one of the extra teammates was there to reel it back in. That was Bryson Richardson. and then turn back over. No pressing in the first half. Only the final 2 minutes of the second half is when pressing is allowed. Corner pump fake. Fang on the defense. Shot won't go. Christensen will push her right back in, but Martinez wraps it up for the D-Fenders. He leads up to Brev Creech. Stepping through, pushed away from the basket, and still able to drop it in off the bank. Lambert tries sneaking one in. Snyder, dish back out, 3 on the way, short. Martinez will hold again. So that the press won't affect him. Brev Creech elevates to take that pass. Martinez gets the dish off the left side and still won't finish. Smith against Creech. Creech with a block. (5-4) RimRockers over the D-Fenders. Creech gets it back, splits that lane, and fearless as he bulldozes anything in his path. Snyder looking to do the same, but Creech got another hand on it. Martinez up and over. Creech stopped short by Smith. Martinez sidestep, deep ball off the left side. Lambert looking for a cleanup. Double team being slapped at, and he's fouled. And that'll lead us to a timeout before the free throws. RimRockers 5, D-Fenders 4. It looks like they will allow the free throws before we head to that break, and Lambert gets the first. And that will now lead us to the timeout. 5-5 the score. D-Fenders have tied it up with that last free throw.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, RimRockers and D-Fenders, part of the D-League, which is the middle school 7th and 8th graders. RimRockers coached by Ronald Henderson, the D-Fenders, Shirlita Montgomery. So far, a low-scoring affair in the first 5 minutes, just 10 points combined, but Brev Creech has the bulk of the points for the D-Fenders, who are going up and laying it up down the lines.
But we didn't score a 3. But we didn't. If we were at 3 and we scored 1 3, that'd be 4. But we didn't have 3. We didn't score 3 though.
Snyder calling out the play for the RimRockers. Up and over, Aiken gets it from 10 feet out, just off the left side. Martinez on the fast break. Bumps into Snyder. Snyder hits the deck, and the referees let him play on. Aiken back down low. Creech, another rejection. Sends it packing down the hill. "15-footer, good, nothing but net." Micah Ramos. Pass too high, tipped down to Snyder. Snyder, 2 defenders in front. Scooped it up and won't go. Smith trying to tip it back for the RimRockers, but Peckham is the one right there to lead up to Creech, who will have Smith blow right by him, and Creech, a rare miss off the low side, inside the block even. Creech inside, got it, and Coach Ronald Henderson was saying you have to get in front of Creech. He was talking to Smith, and the inbound just came too soon so that he couldn't counteract it. That ties it up at 7-7. Smith, the big man, down low. Currently Aiken ball in hand. Aiken stopped. Creech, another deflection. Aiken drives. Creech, another stop. Good find inside, and Sherlita Montgomery not liking what she just saw. Despite getting that ball back, here they go again. Creech, great awareness and great body control as well, slipping through without hitting anyone or drawing fouls on himself. The D-Fenders have a 2-point lead. Smith over Creech. It's one good way to attack. Fight against Creech and see if you can do the same thing to him that he's doing to you. Peckham this time. That one's with ease. Four-point lead, Defenders over the RimRockers. Martinez double teamed up against Snyder, and the jump ball forced. RimRockers stay with control. Snyder wraps. Tries Euroing around Peckham, and Peckham too strong. Just barely got a piece of that leather and forced the poke out. Here's Peckham now, who immediately darted down the court just so that he can have a chance at a fast break bucket. And a foul called from the back official. Creech gets the inbound pass. Creech finds an open quarter man. Allen floats, good. That bucket leads us to a timeout with 10 minutes remaining in the first. 13-7, the Defenders on a good run in the last 5.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. D-Fenders and RimRockers, part of the D-League. RimRockers with Ronald Henderson and the D-Fenders with Shirlita Montgomery currently with a 6-point lead. And it's mostly because of Brev Creech, but along with them, Peckham has done a great job. Aiken ball handling, Alan Martinez and Fang doing a lot of work for the D-Fenders. But Brev Creech, as soon as he gets that ball, he just pounds the middle, he pounds the lane, and it's either nobody wants to step in front of him or they allow such a big hole that nobody can step in front of him even after that. That's one thing that the defense of the RimRockers has to pay attention to, especially with Connor Smith. It's a good 5'10", 5'10" matchup. If Smith can stay in front just like his coach Ronald Henderson would like him to. But it does come down to the team and see if some help defense can come over and keep Brev Creech outside the 3-foot area. But right now, Brev Creech on the sidelines, so this might be a time for the Defenders to catch back up from this deficit. Top of the arc three, short. Smith cleans up, triple teamed, puts the ball high, puts it up, and it's good. Fought through defenders. Connor Smith. Coach Henderson coming out to the court saying we have one under right by the basket. Johnny Peckham was just about to dominate on an inbound pass, but good job by Henderson seeing the court, alerting his team. They got down there to follow it. Drive down, use to the bank, cashes in. 15-9 and the RimRockers still down by 6 despite Brev Creech being on the bench in the last 2 minutes. One launches off the leg of Snyder. Connor Smith able to pick up the ball and throw it away without a touch of Martinez. Looked close, just gave that one right away.
I'm not swimming in January. First period.
Aiken over the top. Lambert backs in. Peshman hands off Snyder. Snyder. Martinez on his side. A good screen high by Smith. Running baseline. Christensen was there. Beat out Aiken on the back door. But Aiken finally closed it off and no pass was attempted. Snyder all the way around. Right hand float. No good either. Smith, he had to clean up last time. Peckman was ready for it here. Goes up high with his arms. Denies. Then goes forward in transition. But not getting there in time was Anthony Aiken. Landon Peshman finds his option. It's Snyder. Snyder, deep ball, no. Another double team push behind, and they got him on the foul. Rylan Martinez got pushed while he was in mid-pass. The D-Fenders will stay with it. Lambert high to Allen. Allen screen right side trying to use it, but the two defenders working in tandem so that Allen can't go past him. That leads to a turnover. Great defense by the RimRockers. Down low, Allen going to get a hand on him. So that's shooting 2 for Everspear. And we'll get those free throws right after this. Final 5 minutes comes up next as the D-Fenders have a 6-point lead, 15-9.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
First half, final 5 minutes. It's the D-Fenders and the RimRockers at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and the D-Fenders a 6-point lead, 15-9. And Coach Ronald Henderson of the RimRockers is yet to get into that double-digit territory yet, but he's trying to help his team out more on defense than offense. And that's also showing because this D-Fenders team, just by looking at the names and what they were able to do yesterday, holding this team to only 15 points so far is a great ordeal. So the RimRockers defense is fantastic. Henderson almost out on the court, helping him play defense as a 6-man. Well, he's doing a good job teaching him that. But now the offense, the shots just have to fall. And the defense of the D-Fenders as well, doing a great job keeping the RimRockers under 9 points through 15 minutes as well. So it's a highly defensive game. Both teams getting up good shots, but eventually they need to start falling, and that's what's going to win this game. 15-10 after that made free throw, but Brev Creech is back in for the D-Fenders, and Connor Smith has a great task at hand, making sure Creech doesn't get anywhere near the paint. Connor Smith staying in front of him, Lambert helping Creech get outside. Feng uses the screen. Another great defensive stance by the RimRockers. Only allowed one shot attempt. Christensen on the outside. Aiken barely sees it. Three, Peshman, not there. Coach Henderson asking for his team to get in front of Creech so that he doesn't have another easy basket. Gets past Smith the first time and gets another roll. Brev Creech, easy at 2 points every time he goes with a full head of steam. He's got power, he's got speed. And when you put those two things together, nobody wants to step inside. Lambert with the clamps, and it will go back to the D-Fenders. And Peshman can't believe it. Ramos defending Feng. Second time he's got a hand on that each time he swiped. Ramos, top of the arc. Guarded by Peckman. Dribble handoff. Good move by Ramos. But it didn't go anywhere. Peckman, three, looking for it still and misses it all. Hits the beam and back to the defenders. Remember, still only the first half. Still plenty of game time. 19 minutes in total left in this. The defense is really what matters. Creech to a wide open man and for a wide open basket. Johnny Peckham. 9-point lead, 19-10 with 90 seconds left in the first. And I'm sure the RimRockers and Ronald Henderson going to have a good talk during the half so that they can come back from this. The first game on this court today in the NBA division, the Supersonics and the Bobcats, it was nearly a 20-point lead, but then the Bobcats said, we don't want to lose by this amount, so they went on a run, came back into single digits, but then Coach Luke Advolich, his team was able to surpass that deficit and keep scoring for over a 10-point win. Three, Feng short. Lambert, no one was there and no one wanted to attempt to get down there either. Just another two and the largest lead of the game, 21-10. Ramos, 15-footer, nothing but nylon. 21-12, and a good bucket for the RimRockers. If they can keep that going, there's only 20 seconds left in the half. They need to get started somehow. Creech lost the handle, only a few seconds. We'll see if Peckman can unleash. Peckman gets it off in time. Count the basket. Got it over Lambert as he created the space. A fantastic way to end the half. Despite the RimRockers knocking that one down, still in a deficit. At the end, it's 21-15 with 17 minutes to play. Second half of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, Game 2, Court 2 at the D-Fenders and RimRockers for D-League action. The D-Fenders, great offensive start in the game. Brev Creech with the bulk of the points, but the RimRockers came back in the final few minutes, scoring 6 straight points to make it a 6-point game. And so the RimRockers, they're on a streak, and it was mostly because of Peshman hitting that final 2. See if that gives them momentum in the final half. 17 minutes, the final 2 minutes will be a real game scenario where they will be able to press, and it will be a stop clock at every dead ball. But starting off the second half, Martinez counted for 2. It's a perfect way to start the half if you're the D-Fenders. RimRockers having that big advantage, hitting the final shot. You come out and say, hey, we can do that too. No hesitation. Brev Creech, another block, but a foul is called early on. It wasn't on Brev Creech. It was just too much contact low from behind. And there's that shot by Martinez. Blake Snyder got his first. Snyder got both. Free throws wins games, and Snyder knocking down both of those. It's a big deal. Allen, Martinez, Fang, Creech, and Lambert, the 5 for the D-Fenders as Fang rattles one through. Right now going back and forth, both teams have come alive just in these opening 2 minutes. Ramos, ball in hand, trying to spin past Allen, forced to give it up to Peshman. Snyder in the paint, over to Connor Smith. He has Brev Creech in front of him. See if he can put it up and down. He gets it up, but it doesn't go through. Smith with another one, steps into it, doesn't go. Martinez able to track it down. Martinez rises up. Peshman gets in front, and the contact since Martinez shooting 2. Watch this one closer. Came across Peshman in front. Definitely slapped across the body. Martinez gets his second, 26-17. Ramos, Schneider, Everspear, Peshman, and Smith are the 5 for the RimRockers. Snyder using his handles to get past Martinez, and he was afraid the defense of Brev Creech, so he tosses it up, misses it all, and Creech in transition. Smith tracking him down, and Peshman hits his arm again. Count the basket, and a chance for one more. Brev Creech for a possible 3-point play. Peshman definitely slapping across the arm here, and somehow Brev Creech pushing through unfazed and immediately knows he's getting an extra one. And converts. 3-point play for Brev Creech, and that will give us a timeout here. 29-17, D-Fenders leading the RimRockers at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness!
NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. If you'd like any information through this week's camp or about the following camp in July, you can go to NorCalSportsTV.com and look at the summer camp tag or the sleepaway hoop tag on the website. That's available right now, NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. Learn the daily routine and when your child or family member will be playing each day. They play 2 games a day, and that's at NorCalSportsTV.com/camp. And if you would like a individual highlight reel for your camper, NorCalSportsTV.com/2023 add-ons. (29-17) D-Fenders leading the RimRockers. It's been a back-and-forth battle, but the D-Fenders have still held this lead the entire time. RimRockers will go on a run, D-Fenders will go on a run, but it's just about how the D-Fenders had started the game. Since they went on that initial run, they had doubled up the points, and since then the RimRockers have had a hard time trying to close that gap point by point, and now it's a 12-point difference. But what we saw in the NBA division game before this, anything can happen within just a few minutes. Looked to be a good start by Peshman there, but he was just off by a few inches. Creech up and down. Peckman once again. Another great find, and Peckman was just waiting there for it. 31-17, and that's what's killing the RimRockers. The D-Fenders just finding what is the easiest baskets possible. All those points in the paint is also a different thing. RimRockers have resulted in outside shooting for the most part, and the D-Fenders unfazed, saying, you may have a few threes on us, but we also have a big lead on you. Deep pass. Almost escapes it. Martinez was trying to go over Peshman but couldn't do so. And now Peshman will lead the RimRockers to another opportunity. Unleashes a three. Got it off the bank. Landon Peshman banking that one in. Cashing out. 31-19, but still has a lot to go. Creech, baseline, gives it up. Martinez off the block. The first shot in around the world because it's the easiest. Martinez shows it. Aiken yells out, stay on your man, and Coach Henderson says, thank you. We need to definitely do that because that is what is hurting us and hurting our score. 33-19, D-Fenders up. Creech keeps it up. Peshman on his side. Peshman has fouled Creech multiple times. This time, he doesn't put any pressure on him, and Creech gets another easy bucket. Snyder gets Martinez to jump, floats it up, and it barely rattles off and out. Snyder upset about that one not falling, but just the luck of the draw, lid on that basket in the second half. Peshman, a poke out, the steal. Glides down and misses it too. Martinez to Creech. Smith able to split Creech and the ball. Nearly turns it over, but Martinez has another chance. The three if it goes, and it comes off short. Creech, offensive board in the paint, triple teamed and fouled across the wrist. Martinez inbound. Another great find. I'm not sure if this is Coach Montgomery's doing their ability to pass inbounds and find the open man, or if this is just how these players play in their daily lives. But whatever happens, these players are doing a fantastic job executing. Aiken crosses behind his back and unleashes too late. Creech wants to take a breather, so he slows up. And a press from Snyder. No press until the final 2 minutes. So despite Creech passing the ball there, Snyder has to get back and play half-court defense. Up and over, Martinez looked at a fantastic play, but a little late on the scene. 35-19, just over 7 minutes. Snyder, top of the arc three, no. Martinez fights, double teamed, and another foul. We'll have 2 more free throws. 35-19, D-Fenders still with their lead over the RimRockers. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
7 minutes left to play in this one between the D-Fenders and the RimRockers. D-Fenders have led the entire time, 35-19, in a very heated battle of the defenses. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, and before the break, Martinez fouled, and he will be shooting 2 at the line. Peshman, a little bit too much contact, swiping down at the arm of Martinez to keep him from shooting. That's where that leaves us now. Free throws have been a bigger factor today than it was yesterday in the evaluation games, so this can possibly win a game at some point throughout the week. Martinez earns his first. Snyder was awaiting all the way at the other end of the court. They had thought that they had a plan on him where Snyder will be waiting down there and they could just huck the ball, but Aiken sniffed it out, said something's wrong here. There's not enough players on the court. Peshman, another 3. Peshman throws it off Lambert. Right now, the RimRockers looking like they are resulting to the three-point ball, which isn't the most effective. As we have seen this game alone, the D-Fenders have most of their points in the paint. So that's where you know it is effective. Snyder, the steal on Lambert. Looks to his left side, doesn't look to the right, so Lambert stops him early, but then Snyder turns and floats it up. Snyder, another steal. Can he do it again? Steps into a 3. Yes! Banks it through. Snyder with back-to-back baskets. 37-23, the RimRockers going back-to-back. 5 straight points from Snyder. Peckman, 10-footer, too much. Christensen comes down. Fang tries to play full court defense. Can't do that until the final two. So here's Snyder again. He hit a scoop layup, then a three, and this time he's going to give it up on the third possession. Ramos might want to do the same. Aiken playing a tad off, but Ramos now decides to dribble it out. Snyder to Peschman. Can't take too long in these possessions if you want to squeak out a win. It's too late in the game to be taking long possessions. Snyder, sidestep, three, looks good, no. Lambert to Martinez. Smith underneath, gets it back for the RimRockers. 37-23. And Snyder, last possession was the first failed one in 3 possessions. Smith trying to chase down on Martinez. And another foul. Martinez was 2 for 2 last time, has a chance to do it again. Martinez misses the second, but Lambert able to squeak out the rare offensive rebound off the missed free throw. Martinez, no. Peschman drives, stopped, lost it. And that will take us to our final timeout before the final 2 minutes. 39-24. Pressing is allowed and a stop ball every time it goes out after this.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Final 2 minutes, the teams can press, and the D-Fenders staring in the eyes of victory, 39-24. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thanks for watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's only day 2, and a lot more basketball is coming up throughout the week. And remember, you don't just have to watch live, you can also watch on demand at NorCal Sports TV. Subscribe while you are there, like the videos, comment if you want. All of those are options for you to continue be with us for NorCal Sports TV. Creech back in for the D-Fenders trying to finish off this large game for him. And right now the defenders just playing keep away. Not looking at the basket at all. No one near the paint. Only one player inside the three-point arc. And no one even getting close to Brev Creech. And looks like the RimRockers and Ronald Henderson doesn't even want to attempt it. Final minute. Creech finally attacks. Ramos steps into a three and misses it all. Once again, the defenders playing keep away. Takes a three and puts it down the hatch. Aiken adds another triple to the board for the defenders in the final 10 seconds. 44-24, a 20-point lead, and that's where it leads us for the D-League final today. Defenders a victory over the RimRockers. You've been watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.